As a 5G Network Operations Center Manager, my job is to ensure reliable and high-performance operation of the 5G network and services. A 5G Service Experience Dashboard helps me to monitor the 5G network and slices, analyze the impact on the 5G services, and use an automated drill down to resolve problems. Let me start by checking key user plane and control plane key performance indicators, KPIs, to monitor the entire network's 5G service performance. I start by checking the user and control plane KPIs for the entire network. I can focus on specific 5G network slices, or monitor all the 5G network slices. My retail consumers use differentiated services over different slices. For example, video streaming or a low latency service such as AR/VR gaming. I can also look at service performance of enterprise customers using dedicated 5G slices. I can monitor KPIs such as 5G session establishment and PCF, create success rates, by policy, and charging function for each APN and network slice. I first check the 5G session establishment success rate, which can be monitored based on 5G network slices, or APN, or a network node. This helps me to isolate issues of low session establishments success rate by each network slice, APN, or network node. I now look at the create success rate for policy control function. This is critical for establishing a successful 5G session. Another KPI is the create success rate for charging control function, critical for establishing a successful 5G session. Both KPIs are viewable for each network slice, APN, or network node. For a 5G operational failure, I can use root cause analysis workflow for a proactive resolution before the customer is impacted. Triggering root cause analysis for the 5G registration problem helps to monitor and troubleshoot different types of registration processes in the 5G network. These are initial registration, interworking registration, inter- and intra-mobility registration, and periodic registration. Failure of any of these registrations disables customers from latching to the 5G network. At a glance, I can also check the registration success rate, number of failures, comparison of success percentage with historical data, and a comparison of the number of failures with historical data. The trends of success rate and number of failures helps me understand the start and impact of the issue. I can drill down for detection and perform an RCA for each of the registrations. I see that the initial registration is below threshold and the subscriber attempts to latch to the 5G network is failing. Let me drill down to see what's happening. This page shows me the root cause analysis for 7 major categories. The impacted status flags indicate the degradation reason. Here, the degradation in initial registration failure is due to cause codes, discovery failures, transaction failure between user equipment and A&F, and transaction failure between A&F and UDM. The category views help me to understand the exact reason behind the failure. When I select the impacted category to explore the details, I can see the cause or response codes causing the failures in the initial registration. In 2 clicks, I see that subscribers are being rejected with response code 7, which translates to 5Gs service not allowed from both the AMF and network devices. This issue started at 4 a.m. when my operations team made parameter changes for planned maintenance. That's why subscribers could not latch to the 5G network. My engineers can quickly correct the configuration. This problem scenario confirmed to me how a dashboard view quickly identified a service problem of a 5G slice, followed up by a root cause analysis using automated workflow for a fast resolution.